Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to title this video, Knowing You'll Never Be Satisfied is True Satisfaction. And we're going to be talking about a personal discovery that I made or started to make back in November. And it's taken me all the way until now to fully form this concept. That's a long time, and I think it's a pretty cool idea or a pretty cool way of thinking. And then if you just take the time to listen until the end of this video, that you'll get something out of it, all right? So essentially, this all started back in November, when although I was training very hard, I was almost training 8 hours a day, like completely dedicating myself to movement in general. And I might not have been training the most intelligently or the most disciplined, but I was training really hard. And I definitely was making progress. But I was in this point where, although I was making tons of progress, I was just not feeling like I was making any progress. And in fact, the only thing I was seeing was the negatives. Like, for example, I might have learned 10 new skills in a month, right? And then at the end of the month, one of those skills was a little inconsistent, or maybe I lost it, and that's all I would think about for the month. Like, that month wasn't, oh wow, I learned 10 new skills. That month was, wow, I lost this skill, I'm getting worse. And on top of that, injuries coming here and there, I was just feeling like I was going downhill, when in reality, it was the opposite. But what I find is it doesn't matter what's happening in reality. Whatever your mind thinks is what is really happening, or what actually starts to happen. So I, again, didn't really know fully what was happening, but I was like, all right guys, I gotta lock in, and I have to start writing down my goals. So I'm gonna write down what I want, and that's why I did my first goal video in November, like kind of like a pre-New Year's goals, where I wrote down my goals, and then after I did that, I made a video out of it. And I didn't know what was happening at the time. I just wrote down my goals because I wanted to see my goals, because I thought I wasn't achieving goals, so I thought by writing it down, it would like help me stay locked in and focused. But in reality, what this did is it helped me see how much I was actually achieving and how much progress I was actually making. And this seeing that I was making progress kept me more motivated and kept my mind in a more positive state, which therefore made me make more progress in things just kind of spiraled positively, which is why it kind of began one of the most successful periods in my movement journey. And now, as time passed, I really didn't get this. I didn't even get this as I made my New Year's resolution, which I kind of posted a simplified one on my YouTube's post tab. I think it's in a pinned comment, the post where I'm wishing you guys Happy New Year's, where I just kind of showed, I think my goals were 1,000 subscribers, 10 air flares, my driver's license, and to finish my junior year of high school and start my senior year of high school successfully. And now I don't even think we're halfway through the year, but I have 10 air flares. I have finished my junior year of high school. I'm definitely a lot closer to 1,000 subscribers than I was. Almost halfway. We're like 131 away from halfway. And these goals are becoming very possible. But I also had a bunch of other goals that I wrote down on a whiteboard in my room, and there was just too many to post, and I've also been smashing a lot of those. But essentially, I didn't even realize what was happening at the time. But now, as you know, I've progressed more, and I've had some more time to think about things, I've realized that I'm somebody that really wants to chase a state of being comfortable. Like, I always want to try and achieve a point that I believe I'll be satisfied. But the problem with this is that as soon as I set this goal, right, it's like not too far off, but not too close, and I'm like, if I just get this, I'll be satisfied. Then as I near that goal, I immediately set a new goal in my mind and shift the goalpost, essentially. So I achieve that goal. Maybe I get a little bit of satisfaction from achieving that goal. But since I shift the goalposts, that satisfaction immediately goes away. And I actually feel like, because I'm not chasing goals, I'm chasing satisfaction. And what I need to achieve that satisfaction always changes. I never feel satisfied, and therefore I feel like I am never progressing, right? So that's the basic premise. And now I'm gonna come to the solution that I came up with. So maybe if you feel like you deal with the same thing, this can help you. So I feel like this method really actually worked to help push me early in my movement journey, which has been it's been a significant portion of my life and definitely the most meaningful portion of my life. So in the beginning, this like never being satisfied really helped push me to the level where I could, justify all the time that I'm spending on this, right? So I really feel like it was good in the beginning. But then at the point where it's like, I'm beyond the point where I need to grind and I've already put in the dedication. Now it's just about being intelligent, being disciplined, training smart, all that stuff. And for those like little things, you need to have a positive mindset. Like for me, the next step was to have a positive mindset. I've already achieved pretty much everything I could achieve from just grinding, just being like, I need to just grind and push through it. So what I needed was a mindset change, right? Because I couldn't, at the rate of just never being satisfied and always being unhappy, I was gonna burn out because I could already sense it. Like it was just, the negatives were just getting more and more. So the mindset change was necessary in order to progress into the next level. And I was kind of lucky that I stumbled onto it or into it accidentally, but now that I've had time to think, I've thought of exactly what it is and exactly what's changed. So I have come to the realization that I am somebody who will never be satisfied, right? I will always want something better. I get air flares, now I want more air flares, and I want all the variations, I want one-handed air flare, whatever. I get standing full, which is like my dream a while ago, and I get like inverted full from all the tumbling. Now I want double full, right? Whatever I wanted before, once I get it, I'm going to want something harder and better. And it doesn't matter whatever I achieve, I'm just always gonna want something better, all right? So now what I've done is I've taken a step back, and I've looked back at me when I started moving. And I've pretty much achieved everything that I've ever dreamed of in that moment. Now that's not a reason to stop, but that is a reason to not feel stressed and not agonize about progress, right? I know that I want to achieve the impossible, and I'm going to strive to achieve these progressively more impossible goals until I can't anymore. And I guess to some people that may be negative or depressing, but to me that seems fine. I'm very happy to do that. But I can do it from a positive state of mind, knowing I've already achieved everything that my younger self could have ever dreamed that I achieved, right? So now it's just now I can enjoy the process, but not use that as a reason to slack off. I'm enjoying the process, and I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing about the things that I can't control, you know what I mean? I went and I trained as hard as I could. Maybe the skill's taking a little slower to learn. I can't control that. As long as I am doing everything within my ability to succeed, there's no reason to stress about anything else, and it's time to really just enjoy the process. And that's kind of the realization that I've come to. And I think with this mentality, I'm going to try to take things to the highest level that I physically and mentally can. So I'm really excited for that, guys, and I hope you stick around for this journey with me. And maybe if you had or have a similar mentality to me, you can start thinking this way and progress into the next level with a positive mindset. Because does it really matter what you achieve if you're not happy? Take a second to think on that one, guys. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.